Alright, everybody. So, welcome to Injustice 2. What the hell, man? I haven't been there for that long. So, if you guys never played Injustice or ever heard of Injustice, which I believe most of you have, it's basically telling the story of if the superheroes go rogue. And what we have as a last line of defense are, you'll see. Oh my god. Honestly, imagine being chased by those things. Those things look terrifying.
Quickly! Stay with me, Kara.
Mother, the ship, Argo City's gone. Millions of people.
That's only the beginning. Brainiacs destabilized the planet's core. Krypton won't hold together much longer.
But all your research, isn't there something you can do?
That's why we're here.
A spaceship? That's what you've been working on?
Your uncle Jor-El discovered a planet that can sustain Kryptonians, far away from Brainiac. He's built a ship just like this for your cousin Cal.
But Cal, he's just a baby.
Which is why you'll need to protect him. Teach him our ways.
Me teach him? What about you? No. No, I won't leave you. Please, please don't make me.
I can't come with you, but you'll never be alone. You belong to the House of El, Kara. A house of hope. Never forget that. Never give up hope. Get in!
In my years fighting crime, I've learned one truth. That every villain is the hero of his own story. Superman was no exception. The Joker drugged him, tricked him into killing his pregnant wife Lois, and made him trigger the bomb that nuked Metropolis. So when Superman killed the Joker, I understood why. We all did. But once that line was crossed, there was no going back. He gave himself and the Justice League a new mandate. Stop all crime before it happened, by any means necessary. But he couldn't see his good intentions were leading him down a path of tyranny and evil. That's how our greatest hero became our greatest threat.
So what if Superman's pulling criminals out of Arkham? They're the worst of the worst.
He's going to kill them, Damian.
Sounds like justice to me.
Killing people isn't justice. Superman can't see that. He's grieving. He needs time to heal.
Yeah, and what if it had been Gotham? If Joker had killed me, your own son? Thought he'd say that. It's not responding. We're being taken to the Batcave.
Prepare to eject. Shot, Cyborg.
I won't hurt you unless I have to.
You're gonna have to.
My friends were in Metropolis, Batman. Starfire, Beast Boy, gone. We do this. That never happens again.
You're right to be angry. But it's not a blank check. And the Justice League isn't a death squad.
You got that right, man. You have every right to be angry. But death isn't the answer. I know it sucks. It really does. But we're heroes. And heroes know it seems unfair, but when it comes to heroes, they must try their best to not let their emotions take control of their power. Emotion is good, but unless you let it loose and out of control.
You're not the hero here.
Don't be so sure.
Like I'm saying, like if you let that emotion run rampant, you could do more damage than anything. And that's something that I would say a lot, and it's what's honestly sucked to be the hero, because you must think of these kind of odds. Like, and this is like,
you don't see it yet, but Superman's wrong.
Like that's.
Your glider skills need work.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Let's
Like,
go.
if you had to choose between your kid or saving a group of people, it's a hard choice. Everyone will like, I'll save the kid, my kid. I have time to save both, right? But it's like, kind of like that right there. Just happens.
So you won't kill, but you're fine with traumatic brain injuries.
Secure the loading docks.
here to help, Bruce?
Yes, to keep you and Clark from making a terrible mistake.
None of us wanted this, but the Joker forced our hand. Metropolis changed the world. Now we have to change with it.
Not like this.
Of all people, I thought you would understand.
And I do. I honestly do. I'm even talking about it right now. Honestly, like, I get it. If someone took someone that close to me away, I would go on a rampage. I would want to avenge him or her in a way that I would feel like it was justified. And that's what's happening right here. After what happened with everything, think about it. Think about it, like honestly think about it. If you killed your wife and unborn child because of a maniac clown, you guys would want to rain racket on anything. Like, I wouldn't lie. As much as I'm saying that killing isn't the option, who's to say my human emotions won't take control? Whereas like Batman is here. Honestly, I would want a friend like this that would help me
getting shut down.
Don't be so sure.
Me from making the hugest mistake of my life. One was an accident with drugs, he was controlled. And then the second one was out of pure anger, and that's understandable. Anyone would do that. Anybody would have done that. But what you're doing now is out of control.
Of all people, I thought you would understand.
And I do. Don't think that I don't.
Your powers don't matter.
And I honestly take this into consideration. Like, I honestly think about this in a reality type of term. Like, if this was in real terms, people actually did have abilities, I know for a fact that there would be more crime than anything. And I know as much people would say that I would do good and all this other stuff. Seeing how everything is, I believe that there will be more crime than anything. I would honestly love a friend like Batman like this.
I need you to tell me the truth. Where is he?
That'll keep me on a straight edge.
Cell block C. You can't turn your back on him. He needs you.
That's why I came.
That dude in the green bandana really, not bandana, but beanie is really pushing his luck, man.
Doc, what are they gonna do with us? Where are we going? I ain't going nowhere till you tell me what's happening.
Get back in line. Now. 2 minutes.
You know, the guard started running. He was like, I don't want to be here.
You're better than this, Clark.
These inmates are irredeemable. They're thieves, rapists, murderers. Like the Joker. That's the problem with fighting for truth and justice. The battle never ends.
And executing them will end it? First Joker, now this. When does it stop?
When there's no more crime. When people can live without fear. We want the same thing, Bruce.
I wanted to kill my parents' murderer. I could have. But that's not the life they wanted for me. And it's not the life Lois would want for you.
Don't you put that on me. A red solar grenade.
To dull your powers, you need to stop. Take time to grieve before it's too late.
You wouldn't...
You wouldn't dare? Is that what you're gonna say? Yeah, man.
You're supposed to be my friend.
Which is why I have to stop you.
And like I said, I would love a friend like that, bro. Oh, bro. No, bro broke my back.
Protect the weak.
Don't waste my time.
We need to calm him down, man. Like, seriously. He's trying to stop him with the making an error that is irredeemable.
I'm sorry, Clark.
Get away from me.
Look who I found. Victor Zsasz. Psychopath. How many women have you killed?
121.
121. Huh. Sounds incorrigible to me.
Robin, let him go!
You'd rather fight your friends than the real problem.
I'm warning you, son.
Son? You didn't raise me. The League of Assassins did. Problem solved. Who's next?
Damn it, Damien! This is a line we do not cross.
Then stay on your side, Batman. I'll be on Superman's.
Traitor. You don't understand, do you? You're just enabling him. I'm trying to prevent the one person that is supposed to be the bright light of human race, even though he ain't a human. Because literally, it's Batman fights in the night, in the dark, because he brings out the fear in criminals. Why do you think he tells Stephen in the dark night? Batman, the Dark Knight, literally that's why he fights in the night. And Superman was supposed to be the brightness out of the superhero. Why these days common opposites? Why do you think they were such good friends in a way?
You're dead to me.
Why I think it hurts both of them that they feel so betrayed. That one is one wants to be there for him because he lost somebody, while the other wants him to be there for him. Well, he wants to be there for him because he lost somebody. And the other one wants him to be there for him while he executes these people. And that's what he's trying to prevent. And that's honestly understandable. We are, like I said earlier, they are superhuman beings. How is it going to be fair for the other person? It's execution. And what if they didn't commit a crime that exceeded that, and he still executed them?
Don't waste my time.
Like, that's the stuff I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm with Batman. That's why I also like the Punisher and Deadpool. The Punisher punishes those that are actually pure evil, not just some common drug dealer. He'll get information out of them, like how Batman would. But I think he gives him like a second chance.
I never meant to.
You coward. We are at war with these animals. You think you're better than him? You let the Joker keep on killing. You couldn't save Lois, or Jason, or anyone!
That's enough. Let's go.
But the inmates!
Not today.
It's been years since the regime fell. Superman's behind bars. Damian, my own son, is there with him. But we can't ever forget why we put them there. We must stay vigilant.
I thought your goal was to reassure people, Mr. Wayne. You're not alone in rebuilding Gotham and Metropolis. But if we don't change some minds soon...
Thought that's why you hired that overpaid PR firm, Lucius.
Convincing folks to move back to these cities is a lot harder when they're afraid someone's gonna knock them down again.
Superman's never getting out. I made that clear.
But Wonder Woman, Black Adam, Aquaman, they're still out there somewhere. And seemingly immune to prosecution. I know you built Brother Eye to keep tabs on all those loose ends, but the public doesn't know.
Brother Eye's secrecy is critical. Our enemies can't fight something they don't know exists.
Well, then at least follow one bit of advice we paid those PR people so much money for.
What's that?
Be a little less Batman, a little more billionaire playboy. Get out around town in the daylight. And smile. Focus groups show people feel safer when they see you smile. That would be your other job. Bruce, consider widening your circle of trust. Nobody wins all by themselves. Not even you.
That's true, man.
As a reception area, this place needs a lot of work.
Dinah, Oliver, thanks for coming on short notice.
You're lucky we found a sitter.
My great-grandfather built the original Gotham Underground. But these days, it's the Batcave. And this is Brother Eye.
More like the Eye of Sauron. Surveillance hub?
More than that. A communications hub. linking every satellite and server on the planet. It warns us when trouble's coming, and guides us when trouble's here.
Must take a real genius to operate.
I don't know about genius, but I do got a PhD. Dinah! Dinah's hubby! You sure came a long way.
A world away. But the change of scenery is nice.
I was surprised you called, Bruce. Things seem to be going well. So, what's up?
Dismantling the regime created gaps in global security. We're covering them where we can, but we're stretched thin, vulnerable. Harleen, show them what you found.
Righto, Bats. Gorilla Grodd. Everyone's favorite talking ape. He's got himself a band of bozos. Calls them the Society.
My mole in Gorilla City says Grodd's planning something big. But what, where, when, we don't know.
One thing we do know, Scarecrow's gonna ship Grodd a buttload of fear gas from a hideout in Slaughter Swamp. Very mosquito-y.
Good thing I packed my bug spray.
I need you three to stop that gas before it gets to Grodd.
Not joining us for the party?
Unfortunately, I can't leave Gotham without worrying the public.
Don't worry, Bats. With this crew on the job, what could go wrong?
I know I'm the new guy, but you really trust Harley?
She's a different person since Joker died. Mostly.
Can they move any faster? I don't need Grodd taking my head off because your boys are too slow.
Fear not, Deadshot. We'll be ready for tomorrow's attack.
Tomorrow?
Cheeky monkey.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this here, you guys, honestly. So, and in the next one, we're gonna see what happens to Harley and the rest of the group. But before we get there, I want to do a little insight before we actually continue forward. So like I was saying, honestly, it would be hard to be a superhero because the whole grieving process would be difficult because you can't avenge those that were taken from you. Because you're a hero, you gotta lock them up. And I get it. I'm a person that goes eye for an eye, and I understand like all the superhero thing, man. But at the same time, I won't lie. I would snap, and I'm pretty sure anybody would. Anyone would snap and go on a rampage if they were forced to kill their wife and unborn child, and then causing their beloved to disappear and losing some of your superhero friends along the way. But I will say, because if you play number 1, it is based on that current time, like that time point there, after all that happened, and after Superman has gained control of the whole world. You've seen what he would be capable of and what he was willing to do, and I'm saying this because it literally is an old game, but how he killed Shazam, Captain Marvel, was totally like, it was brutal, man. It was messed up. He was just a kid. But like I said, I'll see you guys on the next one, and we're gonna see what happens to Harley, because it looks like we got some Ivy going in. Alright, well, peace out.